I'm going to go ahead and record this because I need to be able to have it for the other kids that are late coming in. All right, so we're going to be looking at brackets. These guys right here. Okay? That's called a bracket. All right, brackets have a very specific use. Okay, brackets are used to give additional information that is not double underline not quoted in a text comma, but the author feels it is necessary to add for clarity. What do I mean when I say clarity? What do I mean when I say that? Hello? It's better explained. It's something that you need to understand, right? Clarity purposes. All right. Generally, brackets are used in quoted text, is what I should have put in there. You're not going to see a whole lot of brackets unless you're using quoted text. Okay? And what I mean by that is you have what we have in our bell work today. Okay? Does everybody have this down? Yes? Okay. Let's see if I can keep it going here. All right, so on his deathbed, the philosopher Socrates said, I am not an Athenian. Now you have the open bracket, a resident of Athens, Greece, close bracket. So who added that? Did Socrates add that, or did the author add that in the brackets? The author added that, not Socrates, the author, okay? So Socrates states, I am not an Athenian nor a Greek, but a citizen of the world. An Athenian is a resident of Athens, Greece, okay? Nevertheless, Greek citizens accused him of corrupting the minds of young Athenians. So let's go ahead now. Now that you understand about brackets, you feel comfortable with that? It's a pretty good, quick explanation to that. Yes? All right. Now that we have that done, let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to fix. Talk to me about what we need to fix. Capitalization, comma, punctuation. Socrates, yes. Or Socrates, whatever. I always call him Socrates. Okay, needs to be capitalized. What else? Athenians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would there be a comma after said?
Yes, there's a comma after said to mark off the quote.
Does citizen need to be capitalized?
No, citizen does not need to be capitalized. Or world. Now we're mainly looking at punctuation, though there's one more capitalization issue.
Comma after Athens.
Comma after Athens, very good. And two more issues.
somewhere?
No.
Is there a period after world?
A period after world, which makes nevertheless capitalized. There you go. Okay.
Is that really a word, nevertheless?
Nevertheless is actually a word, yes. Yes, it's called a conjunctive adverb. And we would actually plug in a semicolon there, but because it's a closed quote, we're not going to use a semicolon, we're going to use a period. Okay? So, but if it didn't have a quote there, if it wasn't quoted material, you would use a semicolon and say nevertheless, comma. Okay? So on his deathbed, the philosopher Socrates said, I am not an Athenian, a resident of Athens, Greece, nor a Greek, but a citizen of the world. Why no comma before but? What do you have to make a complete sentence? And to use a comma before but? A subject verb, don't we? Okay, think about it. Look at this. So if I were to go in, I'm going to do this in different color. I'm going to do it in a pink. If I were to go in and say a comma right here, I would have to say I am. Okay? Does that make sense? But because I don't have I am in there, a citizen of the world, where's the I am now connected to? I don't have I am in there. He would say I am. Then I would have to cross all of this off and say a citizen of the world, wouldn't I? Do you see it? Okay, so your subject verb all is at the beginning of the quote, and you have two predicate nominatives. You have an Athenian and a citizen, don't you? Read describing what I am. Yes? Clear? Clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Interesting. So, because we have two predicate nominatives but not two subject verbs, no comma. Do you see? Okay. Questions on this? Tell me where my, good, no questions on this. Tell me where my pronouns are. Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. Personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, his, her, him. Objective case, we, ours, our, your, me. Looking at possessive case, my, his, hers. Give me my pronouns. Where are they? There's 1, 2, 3. His is a pronoun. Give me another pronoun. Him. Third pronoun. I know there's 3. Tiny little word, 1 letter. I. Okay? What is all of these 3 pronouns? What's the antecedent to all 3 pronouns? What is it talking about or replacing? The antecedent. Socrates. Antecedent. Antecedent. Whose deathbed? I. Who are we talking about when he says I am not? Socrates. Accused him. Who are we talking about? Socrates. Do you see how that works? Yeah. Socrates is the antecedent to all 3 pronouns. Okay? Are we good? Yes, that's the end of bell work for today.